I spent 40 years in the sales game, and I think one of the biggest challenges we all have as salespeople, as sales leaders and sales executives, is keeping it simple. We make things very difficult. CRM systems are my favorite example of that, where we capture all this information and have drop-down menus with 27 items in them, and by the time a salesperson gets a few minutes into what they're supposed to collect, they don't know what they're collecting, and so they just put whatever they want in, and the old garbage in, garbage out starts to happen. When you're writing proposals, make sure that they're well written, succinct, and focused on the customer. Not on all the great things you're going to do, is focused on the customer from their business standpoint and what this proposal is going to mean to them and the money that's going to be saved or the time that's going to be saved. We get into sales meetings and sales leaders drone on about the numbers and drone on about activity, and there's no purpose for the meeting and there's no follow-up from the meeting, and the salespeople check out and start checking email under the table or just pull their phone out and check it right out in front of their sales leader. From my standpoint, that simplicity allows us to take the time to understand what the customer wants. Capture that in a straightforward proposal. Capture their details in a straightforward way in their CRM, and then being able to present that to leadership and understanding the deal, because you simply know the deal. And you don't have to, my favorite line is when somebody starts answering a question, I say, I just asked you what time it was. I didn't ask you to build me a watch. So what are you doing in your business to keep things simple? What are you doing on a day-to-day basis to simply pick the phone up and call your customer and have a conversation? Put together an email that's to the point and succinct. Do a proposal that's all about the customer and their requirement and the savings that you're going to create for them with your product or service. I think if you spend more time on that and keep it simple, you're going to be much more successful in your activities.